So in this video, I'm going to be taking a different approach and talk about if your KD ratio actually matters in Rainbow Six Siege. I'll be going over different things relating to KD and how it scales in determining your skill. So let's get right into it. KD doesn't always fully define a player, but it's still a good indicator of how good someone's gun skill is, and sometimes even determining their player positioning. But KD doesn't always necessarily matter directly, because it's hard to measure KD as there are many factors that come into play. Do you solo queue Siege? Do you 5-stack? Do you trio queue? Do you duo queue? What map are you playing on? What's your role in your team? How much input do you give with callouts? Your droning, the synergy and the vibes of your team? You get droned in a lot, and the list goes on and on, etc. On a small scale though, a 1.0 KD just means you're equal to your value. You get 1 kill for each time you die, that means you're 1-to-1 ratio. You're neutral in terms of raw KD power if that's the case. That's not bad, but it's also not good. But anything above 1.0 is regarded as good, and anything below 1.0 is regarded as bad. Like last season in Neon Dawn, my KD on my main was 1.7, but that's after 24 matches when I hit Diamond. But my alt account had a 2.5 KD, and that's after 13 matches when I hit Diamond. That 2.5 KD is obviously inflated because I only played 13 games. If I were to continue playing on the account, the KD more than likely will drop lower or even, just drop slightly because I will be playing harder games in that elo, and my KD will start to scale properly. In a sense, I get 2 to 3 kills every round before I die. I'm almost worth as much as 3 or even 4 of my other teammates in terms of raw KD power. But remember, my match count is only 13 games, so it's inflated. My main account with the 1.7 that season is somewhat scaled properly, but either way it's still really impressive in this case. KD does matter, but to a degree in that case also. I also only played ranked in the stack on all those games, so that also plays a factor into my KD. My teammates played a big role in my KD being so high, whether it's they droned me in or somehow got me the free kills based on refrags and other scenarios. If you have a 0.6 KD or lower and you're actively trying, you're just bad. I don't have a nicer way of putting that, it's just the hard truth. It could be anything from poor player positioning to lacking overall gun skill or just making really terrible decisions that cause you to die way too quickly. If you have a 2.0 KD, you're pretty freaking good, and it's very rare to maintain that as an average, especially in Siege. But whether you have a 0.9, a 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, or 1.3 doesn't really play a part necessarily in determining your skill level. To paint a better picture, a Plat 1 with a 1.1 KD for the season is more impressive than a Gold 3 with a 1.9 for the season. Gold Elo, logically speaking, is much easier than High Plat Elo. To give a better view on it, in Shadow Legacy, I played on 3 different alt accounts, trying to get each account to Plat 3. They all produce different KDs ranging from 2.0 to 3.1, and different match counts on top of it. A lot of variables played into these results, much like the ones I stated earlier in the video. If you find yourself stuck in Gold Elo but you're constantly bringing out a high KD with no reward, it usually just means you're making in-practice frags and just inflating your KD, and also you're pretty much baiting your teammates in the end, still losing your games despite putting out such a high kill game. So there you have it. Does KD actually matter in Siege? At the end of the day, it does, but only to a degree. I can't emphasize that enough. It only matters to a degree. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click the like button, as it helps me out a lot, and consider subscribing if you aren't already to keep up with my future content. It's free, but of course you don't have to if you do not want to. And also, for those of you watching, I would love to hear your opinion down in the comments below. But that's all I got for now. Peace out.
4 remaining. Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
One's outside, you rotate in the front. Gridlock's at the top of the back stairs right now. 2 of them top of the back stairs.
Down. Droning.
Ace is at the.
I have a drone somewhere here. Freezer? Where's that bottom in?
That's bottom man, I got him.
Ace is rotating tunnel.
Coming down, she's on plat.
Op 4,
Gridlock.
last operator standing.
Main.
Nice.
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
There's 2 inside.
Ace is a
Let's see
metal.
very low.
Cover the diffuser. 1 friendly operator remaining. Last stop standing.
We'll see in a minute. What?
You're just fucking cracked.
Mission successful.
Good call.
Yep.
I wonder if that baited him. I was not sure if it did.
Oh, did I kill him? No. No, he's low though.
He's still there. Classical. Wonder walking here. There you go. Okay, Ella was main stairs last scene as well.
Must recover.
Ace peeking sight.
Study door.
I only die to him.
Ella classical right now.
Is she?
Yep. She's just creeping up, crouched. On site door. In sight.
Bomb has been located. Last operator
Last one's
standing.
Kate. I was in there.
Where's the fuser?
It's on balcony.
We have a cam. That's what.
Seconds remaining. 10 seconds left.
God, you're so good.
Bro.
Everybody thinks the
I got
shotgun's
this.
gonna do something.
Dude. She shot like 3 fucking pellets at you, did nothing.
That gun is so weak now if you're that far away.
Yo, good night.